up to the hours, down by the minutes. Make sure you're eating all your greens like spinach, and you done know a Rust American time. So it's time to confess up and get your bless up. We speak about nothing but the truth from the root. Alright, so in today's video, what I will be talking about today, let's talk about age spots. For those of you that are not familiar with the term age spots, probably you're familiar by its other name, liver spots, or possibly its other name, let me see, it's kind of tough to pronounce, solar lenchidines. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing the last word correctly. And basically these age spots can pop up sooner than the actual individual like, and these blemishes can show up anywhere in your body, and it actually makes a person that is suffering it feel like if they're a lot older than they actually are, because they have a tendency of making you feel old and also look old. The reality is that these awful blemishes should actually be called sunspots, and the reason why, I will get into that a little later. But you know, I think it should be called sunspot rather than age spot. But regardless of the name, you know, regardless if it is spot or liver spot, it will actually cause a person to feel self-conscious and, as I said, prematurely old. and while these are very common to appear on senior citizens, you know, people that are actually over the age of, like, say 55, you know, sometimes these age spots can even occur in younger individuals. So don't bother think it's actually affecting senior citizens alone. And many people actually go through a lot of extreme ways to actually get rid of age spots, like medical procedures such as let me see, I can't remember though, it's a big word. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a brain fog right now. Microdermabrasion. I think that's what it's called, but that's what the procedure is called. So they go through that procedure to actually help to get rid of the age spots. But however, you know, I'm gonna let you guys know this right now, there's actually some natural cures to help you get rid of them also, so you don't have to go through all those medical procedures and prescriptions, all that. The Rust American take care of you, no doctor. So this is actually going to be a little different though. So the very first thing you have to do to get rid of age spots, you got to utilize sunscreen. And the reason why, basically, because a lot of sun exposure can actually promote the age spots. So you definitely want to make sure you're not in the sun too much. If you actually have some type of allergy towards the sun where it's giving you age spots, you want to make sure you're not getting excessive age spots for these age spots to definitely come out. So you definitely want to make sure you stay out of the sun whenever possible, because the sun can actually be an enhancer to the spots you already have, and it can actually make new ones pop out also. So stay in the shade whenever possible, and replace your sun worshipping days with some good sunscreen all over you. So you definitely want to make sure you're utilizing that sunscreen. And number 2 on the list that I recommend is citric acid, because realistically a little fresh juice can actually help to cure the age spot problem. A little bit of citric acid can definitely help to heal that. Basically, in the instance, however, if it's not imperative that you drink fresh juice, but rather use it on the spots themselves, all you basically have to do is just place some fresh lemon juice on the age spot and let it soak in before you actually remove it with water. Just make it soak in a bit. And basically this will actually drastically lighten the appearance of the nuisance of age spots and help you feel much more secure about your appearance. It'll make you feel much secure about your appearance, and it's a very easy natural cure to do. Just put some lemon juice on your face, wash it off within a few minutes, and then you're good, you know. Easy. And the last thing I recommend as well, this is actually going to be a little different as well. You want to do some actual skin exfoliation. If you're not familiar with that, that basically means that you have to utilize lotion containing alpha hydroxy acid, glycolic acid, or lactic acids, because this will actually have an impact of dropping layers of dead skin. So definitely utilize lotions that have those in it, because this will actually help to remove the source of the problem as well, safely and easily. And most importantly, slowly. So it will do it in an actual very slow, easy fashion. So you definitely want to make sure you're utilizing lotion like that, because that will definitely help as well. And this is basically what I recommend. You know, as we say right there, you want to make sure you avoid the sun. If you want to go in the sun, make sure you utilize some sunscreen. If you have that allergy towards the sun, make sure you're using fruits that contain citric acid, for example lemon juice. Put some on your face, wash it off with water, and then, as I said, utilize lotion that has an alpha hydroxy acid, glycolic acid, or lactic acid, because these will definitely help you out. You know, if you definitely want to get rid of this, utilize those remedies that I just mentioned. And of course, if you want to be a Rust American now, it is very easy to do. Share the knowledge, like and subscribe, and just believe in you. Believe in you.